The hidden mysteries of Wisconsin. Beneath the rolling plains, dense forests, and icy lakes of Wisconsin lies an enigma that defies time and logic. This land, often known for dairy farms and football, hides ancient secrets, mysteries that science struggles to explain. From strange rock formations and lost civilizations to sacred mounds and unexplained lights in the night sky, Wisconsin whispers the echoes of a forgotten past. What ancient forces shaped this state's landscape? Who walked these lands before recorded history, leaving clues that modern archaeology cannot fully decode? In this series, we'll uncover the most baffling ancient mysteries that remain unsolved to this day. Prepare for revelations that challenge everything we think we know about America's heartland. So, if you're fascinated by the strange, the unexplainable, and the ancient, subscribe now and join us as we explore Wisconsin unsolved ancient mysteries science can't explain. The truth might be buried closer than we think. The mysterious Aztalan civilization. Deep within Jefferson County lies Aztalan, an ancient city older than Wisconsin's written history. Mysterious earthen pyramids, fortifications, and ceremonial mounds rise beside the Crawfish River, remnants of a civilization that vanished centuries before Europeans arrived. Archaeologists believe this site was built by the Middle Mississippian culture, linked to Cahokia in Illinois, but questions remain. Who were these people really? Why did they disappear so suddenly? Artifacts of shells, copper, and pottery reveal trade networks stretching thousands of miles. Yet, no written records or clear reasons for their exodus exist. Was it famine, warfare, or something supernatural that drove them away? Some local legends claim Aztalan was built by sky gods or travelers from the stars. Even today, strange lights are reported near the site, adding to the mystery. Aztalan stands as a haunting testament to an advanced, vanished society, one that science still can't fully explain. The Rock Lake Pyramids. Just a few miles from Aztalan, under the waters of Rock Lake, divers have discovered pyramid-like stone structures. First reported in the 1930s, these formations resemble underwater temples, some arranged with mathematical precision. Could these ruins be linked to the builders of Aztalan? Some researchers suggest the lake covered a once-inhabited valley after an ancient flood. Others dismiss the pyramids as natural formations, though the perfect symmetry challenges that claim. Theories range from native ceremonial sites to remnants of a pre-Ice Age civilization. Sonar scans reveal rectangular and circular bases, stone steps, and possible altars. If true, this could rewrite North American prehistory. What if Wisconsin hides a lost city beneath its waters, older than any known settlement in the Midwest? Whether man-made or not, the Rock Lake Pyramids remain one of Wisconsin's most enduring and chilling ancient mysteries that modern science cannot fully decipher. The mysterious effigy mounds. Across Wisconsin's forests and river valleys lie over 4,000 effigy mounds, earthworks shaped like animals, birds, and humans. Constructed over 1,000 years ago by native peoples, their purpose remains uncertain. Some are burial sites. Others align perfectly with celestial events like solstices or lunar cycles. The precision and scale are breathtaking, massive figures visible only from above, long before flight existed. How did these ancient builders achieve such astronomical accuracy without modern tools? Were these mounds maps of the stars or messages to the heavens? Archaeologists debate their meaning. Some see them as spiritual symbols, while others suspect advanced knowledge of Earth's energies. Even now, many of these mounds emit unusual electromagnetic readings. The effigy mound culture vanished mysteriously around 1200 AD, leaving behind no written language, only these vast earthworks as silent guardians of a forgotten wisdom science still cannot explain. Ancient copper mines of Lake Superior. Long before Europeans arrived, the shores of Lake Superior buzzed with mining activity. Tens of thousands of ancient copper pits have been discovered, dating back 5,000 years. The scale of extraction is staggering. Over 1.5 billion pounds of copper are missing. Who mined it, and where did it go? Native oral traditions speak of sky, people who came from the stars to harvest red metal for mysterious purposes. Archaeologists attribute the mines to early native cultures, but the tools found don't match the volume of copper removed. Some claim this metal fueled ancient global trade, linking Wisconsin to Egypt or Mesopotamia. Others believe the miners were an advanced prehistoric race, wiped out by catastrophe. The mystery of the missing copper continues to baffle researchers and fuels theories that Wisconsin once hosted a lost, technologically advanced civilization unknown to history or science. The Devil's Lake Enigma. Nestled in the Baraboo Hills lies Devil's Lake, a place of breathtaking beauty and eerie legend. The lake's sheer cliffs and ancient quartzite formations date back over 1.6 billion years, but its myths are timeless. Native Ho-Chunk stories speak of thunderbirds and serpent spirits battling here long before humans walked the earth. Some believe the lake's strange magnetic anomalies and echoing sounds are remnants of that ancient conflict. Divers have claimed to see stone structures deep beneath the surface, though official surveys deny their existence. The lake's name itself hints at a darker presence, a place where the veil between worlds thins. Scientists explain its formation through glacial activity, yet the sacred stories persist. Visitors often report strange feelings of being watched and unexplained lights dancing over the water. Devil's Lake stands as both a natural wonder and a portal to mysteries science still can't define. The Manitowocc Meteor Mystery. In 1962, a blazing fireball streaked across the Wisconsin sky, exploding with a deafening roar over Manitowocc. What remained was a chunk of metallic rock, part of a larger meteorite that scattered for miles. But local legends claim this was not the first celestial visitor. Ancient copper artifacts show traces of rare metals found only in meteorites. Could ancient Wisconsinites have known the skies better than we imagine? Some say they worshipped fire stones from the heavens, using them in rituals and tool-making. The 1962 meteor's strange magnetic properties reignited talk of celestial connections to Wisconsin's past. Was this modern event a cosmic echo of ancient interactions between humans and the stars? Science labels it coincidence, but many see it as a reminder that Wisconsin's bond with the cosmos runs far deeper and stranger than textbooks can explain. The Phantom Lakes of Fond du Lac. Wisconsin's Fond du Lac region holds ghostly stories of lakes that appear and vanish without warning. Ancient maps depict bodies of water that no longer exist, while modern satellite images sometimes reveal strange outlines where lakes should be. Could these phantom lakes be remnants of a shifting geological anomaly or evidence of something more mysterious? Native stories speak of living waters that move beneath the ground, connected by spirit channels. Some believe these lakes once marked sacred sites used for ceremonies thousands of years ago. Others point to underground caverns and forgotten river systems. Yet, science offers no clear explanation for their disappearance. When fog rolls over these empty basins, locals whisper that the spirits of ancient waters return for a brief moment, reminding us that not all of Wisconsin's landscapes are what they seem, and some may hold keys to prehistory itself. The Lost Giants of Wisconsin. Across the 19th century, farmers and explorers unearthed massive human skeletons buried in Wisconsin's mounds, some reported over 9 feet tall. Newspapers from the era chronicled these discoveries, yet many remains mysteriously vanished into private collections or were quietly confiscated. Who were these giants? Myths from the Ho-Chunk and Menominee tribes speak of huge ancient beings who ruled the land before humanity. Could these bones be their remnants? Modern science dismisses the reports as exaggerations or mismeasurements, but too many independent accounts persist. Smithsonian records even mention unusually large skeletons recovered in the Midwest. Were these the last traces of a forgotten race erased from history? Wisconsin's giant legends remain one of its most controversial and unsolved mysteries, blurring the line between myth and buried truth, and leaving behind questions that conventional archaeology refuses to answer. The Great Spirit Cave. Hidden deep within northern Wisconsin's wilderness lies a cavern sacred to many tribes, known as the Great Spirit Cave. Inside, ancient markings cover the walls, depicting humanoid shapes surrounded by spirals and stars. Carbon dating suggests these petroglyphs could be over 3,000 years old, yet their meaning remains elusive. Shamans say this is where sky beings descended to teach early humans wisdom and healing. Some researchers propose the cave served as an astronomical observatory, aligned perfectly with solstice light patterns. Others believe it's a burial chamber or a dimensional gateway. Visitors often report sudden temperature drops and echoing whispers, as if the cave itself were alive. Despite countless studies, its true purpose defies explanation. Whether spiritual sanctuary, celestial archive, or something beyond human understanding, the Great Spirit Cave continues to guard its ancient secrets, defying both time and science. The enigmatic petroforms of the Northwoods. Scattered across Wisconsin's Northwoods, hidden deep in remote forests, are mysterious stone patterns called petroforms. These rock alignments form shapes of snakes, humans, thunderbirds, and celestial constellations, yet they're thousands of years old. Created long before written records, they seem to serve both ritual and astronomical purposes. Some align precisely with sunrise and sunset during solstices, hinting at advanced sky knowledge. But who built them and why? Many indigenous elders believe these petroforms connect to the spirit world, a way for ancestors to communicate with celestial forces. Some patterns even resemble star maps visible only during ancient times, suggesting the builders tracked the heavens in ways science is only beginning to understand. Archaeologists struggle to explain how such vast rock designs were arranged with geometric perfection without aerial perspective. Were these sacred blueprints left by sky teachers, or ancient energy markers aligning Earth to the cosmos? Wisconsin's petroforms whisper stories that science cannot yet decode. The mystery of Ghost Hollow. In the quiet countryside near Richland County, there's a place locals call Ghost Hollow, a valley shrouded in unnatural mist, eerie silence, and legend. Native oral histories describe it as a forbidden land where the earth speaks. Strange symbols carved into nearby cliffs show figures rising from spirals, possibly representing spirits or dimensional portals. Early settlers reported glowing lights hovering above the hollow and voices echoing without wind. Scientists once investigated unusual electromagnetic fields and found energy fluctuations with no known source. Some believe an ancient culture once harnessed these forces, creating a sacred zone for rituals connecting the physical and spiritual realms. Even modern hikers report feeling watched, hearing whispers, or experiencing compass malfunctions. Ghost Hollow remains one of Wisconsin's strangest unsolved places, a landscape that seems alive, pulsing with the energy of those who came before us. Is it geology or something ancient? Science still refuses to comprehend. The Lake Winnebago Lights. Over Lake Winnebago, residents have long reported strange luminous orbs hovering silently above the water. Native Winnebago, Ho-Chunk. Stories tell of Thunderbird spirits manifesting as glowing spheres guiding travelers or warning of imbalance. In modern times, countless witnesses, including pilots and police, have described these unexplained aerial lights, often moving against wind or vanishing underwater. Scientists attribute them to ball lightning or atmospheric gases, yet no experiment replicates their movement or intensity. Some paranormal researchers connect them to underwater quartz deposits, which may generate piezoelectric energy fields. Others see them as ancient guardians watching over sacred waters once used for ceremonies. Even radar occasionally detects anomalies near the lake, disappearing as quickly as they appear. Whether natural phenomenon or living intelligence, the Lake Winnebago lights remind us that Wisconsin's skies hold secrets no laboratory can fully explain, bridging myth, energy, and the unknown. The Menominee tribe's star visitors. The Menominee people of Wisconsin tell ancient stories of star beings who descended from the heavens, teaching their ancestors about agriculture, medicine, and harmony with nature. These visitors, described as tall and luminous, came in floating lodges of light that landed near the Menominee River. Oral traditions say the tribe was chosen to guard the sacred knowledge left behind by these celestial teachers. Could these legends be ancient memories of real encounters? Some petroglyphs show figures wearing what appear to be helmets or emitting rays of light. Skeptics call them symbolic depictions of spirits, yet the precision and consistency across generations suggest deeper truth. Many tribal elders insist the Menominee learned from beings not of this earth. Even modern UFO sightings in this region often occur near ancient Sacred sites. Science dismisses it as folklore, but perhaps the Menominee star ancestors were the original astronomers of Wisconsin's forgotten past. The ancient serpent of Trempilo. High on a bluff overlooking the Mississippi River sits Trempilo Mountain, sacred to the Ho-Chunk and Dakota peoples. Carved into its slopes are winding earthworks resembling a giant serpent, echoing the famous Serpent Mound of Ohio. Archaeologists struggle to determine its origin. No records, no tools, no human remains. Some say it marks a celestial event, perhaps aligning with the constellation Draco or the summer solstice. Others believe it represents the water spirit, guardian of the underworld. What's remarkable is its alignment with distant effigy mounds across the state, as if forming a vast ancient network. Could these sites have once communicated energetically or symbolically across Wisconsin? Modern mapping shows geometric patterns linking Trempilo's serpent to Astalin and Rock Lake. Was this intentional or coincidence? The serpent's silent body winds across centuries, holding knowledge older than time itself. A mystery that both archaeology and astronomy have yet to unravel. The hidden caverns of the driftless area. Beneath Wisconsin's driftless area, untouched by glaciers, lies a labyrinth of unexplored caves and tunnels. Some stretch for miles, connecting hidden chambers with underground rivers. Indigenous legends speak of a world beneath the earth, home to spirits or ancient beings who retreated after great cataclysms. In the 1800s, miners reportedly found walls of smooth stone engraved with unknown symbols, later sealed off without record. Could remnants of an ancient civilization lie below? Explorers have found petroglyphs deep underground that predate known tribes by millennia. Strange low-frequency hums are often recorded in these caves, as if the earth itself is resonating. Geologists call it natural acoustics, but the rhythmic patterns suggest purpose. What if these caverns were once temples or archives of a forgotten race? The driftless area conceals more than beauty. It may guard the deepest secrets of Wisconsin's pre-human history that science dares not investigate. The enchanted forest of Kettle Moraine. Stretching across southeastern Wisconsin, the Kettle Moraine Forest is a land of glacial lakes, kettle holes, and rolling hills, but locals know it as a place of high strangeness. Ancient mounds of the forest floor, some shaped like serpents and birds, perfectly aligned to star positions. Visitors report glowing figures, disembodied voices, and compasses spinning wildly. Native stories call it a pathway of spirits, where the land still remembers ancient rituals. Scientists chalk up the lights to swamp gas, yet the frequency and intelligence of these manifestations defy easy explanation. Some paranormal investigators believe electromagnetic fields caused by mineral veins amplify psychic energy. Others think portals exist here, thin spots between worlds. Whether natural anomaly or sacred ground, Kettle Moraine stands as one of Wisconsin's most powerful energy zones, where history, geology, and the supernatural blend into a mystery that continues to baffle science. The Great Lake Michigan Stone Circles. Off the coast of Lake Michigan, near the Wisconsin shore, divers discovered circular arrangements of stones resting on the lake bed. One site, sometimes called the North American Stonehenge, includes a massive rock carved with a petroglyph resembling a mastodon, an animal extinct for over 10,000 years. If genuine, that would make these circles among the oldest known human structures on the continent. Scientists debate whether glaciers or ancient hands placed them, but their geometry and alignments suggest design. Could these have been ritual calendars for prehistoric peoples tracking the stars and seasons? Or were they coastal markers before rising waters submerged them? The lake hides countless shipwrecks, yet these formations predate even the earliest native settlements. The mystery deepens. Who built them, and for what purpose? Wisconsin's underwater Stonehenge stands as a cold, silent witness to a civilization that time and science both forgot. The ridges of Door County. At the tip of Wisconsin's Door Peninsula, a stretch known as the Ridges is famed for rare ecosystems and unearthly energy. Ancient burial mounds line the forested dunes, and locals report glowing orbs floating among the trees. Native lore calls it the land between worlds, where spirits cross between earth and sky. Some researchers note the area's strange geomagnetic patterns, while others believe its alternating ridges mirror ancient ceremonial layouts. Artifacts found nearby show unusual craftsmanship, possibly from cultures predating recorded history. During storms, lights appear offshore, silent, moving against wind direction. Scientists struggle to classify them as atmospheric or electrical. Could this place once have been a prehistoric observatory or temple to celestial gods? The ridges remain one of Wisconsin's most haunted and magnetic landscapes, where the veil between the natural and supernatural blurs, and every gust of wind feels like a whisper from a forgotten age. The mystery of Spirit Falls. Hidden in Lincoln County, deep in Wisconsin's wilderness, lies Spirit Falls, a waterfall that locals call the Gateway of Voices. Native stories claim it was a sacred meeting place where shamans spoke to ancestral spirits through the roar of the water. Modern visitors report echoing whispers, phantom figures in the mist, and strange energy readings. The rock walls bear faint carvings resembling constellations, some aligning with the Pleiades star cluster. Geologists find the formation unusually symmetrical, as if shaped by human intent rather than nature. Could Spirit Falls have been engineered by ancient hands for ceremonial or astronomical use? The constant mist often forms perfect halos under moonlight, giving the place an ethereal glow. Whether a natural wonder or a relic of ancient knowledge, Spirit Falls radiates mystery. Even science concedes, something extraordinary happens here, where water, sound, and spirit converge in eternal conversation. The Lizard Mound Mystery. Near Farmington, Wisconsin, lies the Lizard Mound County Park, home to effigy mounds shaped like reptiles, birds, and humans. The largest, a long curving lizard, stretches nearly 250 feet, perfectly proportioned despite its age of over 1,000 years. Archaeologists attribute it to the effigy mound builders, yet its symbolic purpose remains unclear. Some believe the lizard represents rebirth and transformation. Others see it as a celestial marker pointing toward Draco, the dragon constellation. What's strange is the electromagnetic field readings taken atop the mound. Distinct spikes at the head and tail sections, as if energy still flows within. Could these shapes once functioned as Earth energy conduits or astronomical instruments? Native legends say the lizard guards an entrance to the spirit world beneath Wisconsin's soil. Whether myth or ancient technology, Lizard Mound stands as one of the state's most enigmatic and scientifically unexplainable relics. The sacred geometry of the land. From aerial surveys, Wisconsin's ancient sites, Astalin, Rock Lake, Trempilo, and various mound groups, form striking geometric alignments. Triangles, circles, and spirals emerge across hundreds of miles, as if mapped by unseen architects. Coincidence? Or evidence of advanced surveying knowledge lost to time? Some researchers suggest these sites correspond with celestial coordinates, matching star constellations visible thousands of years ago. Indigenous oral traditions speak of earth drawings made to mirror the sky, linking humanity with the cosmos. Could ancient builders have harnessed geomagnetic energies for spiritual or practical use? Modern scientists dismiss this as pattern-seeking, yet mathematical precision remains undeniable. Wisconsin's landscape may not be random. It could be a vast sacred design, etched by hands that understood cosmic harmony. If true, the entire state itself is an artifact, a blueprint of knowledge science cannot yet measure, connecting Earth to the heavens through sacred geometry. The vanished tribes of prehistory. Long before recognized tribes like the Ho-Chunk or Menominee, Wisconsin was home to mysterious peoples whose identities remain unknown. Archaeologists uncover tools, pottery, and burial sites that predate known native cultures by thousands of years. Some artifacts resemble styles found as far away as Central America or the Great Lakes' opposite shores. Were these early travelers, traders, or remnants of a lost civilization? Certain petroglyphs show tall figures with elongated heads, unlike any known human group. Ancient legends speak of a race that walked with the stars and vanished after a great flood. Scientists remain cautious, yet radiocarbon dating confirms human presence here as early as 12,000 years ago. Could these vanished tribes have built Wisconsin's oldest mounds and monuments? Or were they guided by something not entirely human? Their disappearance remains one of the greatest unsolved prehistoric mysteries science cannot explain. The timeless enigma. From sacred mounds to underwater pyramids, from glowing lakes to star visitors, Wisconsin's mysteries stretch far beyond archaeology's reach. Each site tells part of a vast, interconnected story written not in ink, but in stone, light, and legend. Science has tried to classify, carbon date, and rationalize, but some truths refuse to fit within equations. Perhaps these enigmas are reminders that humanity's history is deeper and stranger than textbooks suggest. Every mound, every light, every whisper of the wind through ancient forests invites us to look beyond the visible, to rediscover wonder. So if you've enjoyed exploring these incredible unsolved mysteries of Wisconsin, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share to uncover more forgotten secrets across America. Because while science seeks answers, mystery keeps us searching. And maybe, just maybe, the next great discovery lies hidden beneath Wisconsin's timeless soil, waiting for someone brave enough to believe.